Hello, everyone. Today, I'm going to present my implementation for the Task Manager application, for the interactive Task Manager application. I am going to showcase what I used. I'm also going to showcase the advanced UI that we implemented and what we did in the application. We used Material Design 3, we used Compose, we have accessibility features. I will walk you through the components and discuss the challenges that I faced and explain the design decisions that I took. So let's remember the task. The task manager allows us to create, organize, and track tasks with modern UI. I implemented it using MVI, architecture pattern, and clean architecture. We wanted to have clean separation of concerns. The current implementation has, in the data layer, we have room database for local storage with task and task order entities. Those are in here. After that, we have the repository layer, which has the task repository, the data operations. And we have the view model, or in the presentation layer, we have the view model and the UI components, which all are written in Compose, in Jetpack Compose as composable screens. This separation makes the code more maintainable and testable, scalable. And let's start by looking into the app. This is the application. I'm currently using a dark theme. So as you can see, the application is adapting to my current theme. We can start by creating some tasks. This is task one description. This will be low priority, and we'll put it on the 28. We can add another task two, which will be medium. We can do that on the 27th. And finally, we can add another task 3, which has more priority, but it is late in the month. So as you can see, our UI is adapting to the priorities of the task and when they are going to be delivered. We also have the drag and drop support and the swipeable items support. For example, if we swipe to the right, this task will be done. If we swipe to the left, this task will be deleted. And of course, we have other views for building view and completed view as well. We have the progress indicator to show how many tasks have we done and what is the completion status of them. We can also filter tasks, pending tasks, and completed tasks. We can also filter by priority, by the alphabetical order, or by due date. And finally, we have the coloring. You can see we support all the colors, and we have options to enable the user to change the color of the app. We also have the accessibility for the text size and high contrast mode. We apply and went back. As you can see, the app is now in yellow. Back to the code. Let's discuss our UI components. We have the task list screen, the main screen for our features, a task list with custom animations for task entry and exit, as you saw. Tasks slide in from the right and fade in simultaneously. We created fluid and dynamic feel. The most complex UI item here is the drag and drop functionality. This is in the drag task item. This implementation uses haptic feedback, animations, and for a natural feeling interaction. When the user long press, it shifts with the elevation animation. And also we have drag and drop smoothly. We have the swipe gestures. This is, I just show you. This was also a little bit of a complex component that I had to implement. Swiping right makes the task completed. Swiping to the left deletes the task. And after that, we have the task progress indicator. All of those are composable components. We can use them however we want. The task, we are using circular progress indicator showing the completion percentage with a smooth animation when values are changed. We also added some accessibility features. I know accessibility is an important aspect, and it's also a bit complex. Our accessibility, the accessibility was a major focus in this project. We added screen reader support for all the UI animation. We also added dynamic text scaling and custom functions to scale the text based on the user. As we saw, this exists in the settings. And also we did some high contrast mode for users with visual impairments. And the keyboard supports full navigation in the screens. The challenges I faced was mainly in the animations. Animation is a heavy task. One significant challenge was getting the animations to feel just right, to be adaptable to the device. Too slow feels sluggish, too fast feels jarring. I spent considerable time trying to tune the parameters for a natural feeling motion. And after that, I also worked on the drag and drop implementation. It was particularly challenging because tracking the drag and drop gestures and calculating target positions, providing visual feedback, and updating the underlying data when those drag and drop happens. I used the Compose Gestures API to solve those issues and for the animation as well. We also used some accessibility balance. Balancing accessibility with aesthetics was another challenge. For example, higher contrast colors are essential for some users, but may not align with the original design, vision. I resolved this by creating a parallel visual system that users can switch based on their needs. This is in the settings screen. After that, working with state management, having loading or filtering the tasks. While keeping transition smooth, required careful coordination between the UI and the view model layers. I used Material Design 3. I fully embraced it for consistency and modern aesthetics. I used dynamic coloring to adapt to the device wallpaper and theme, since this was introduced in Android 12 to create more personalized feel. The UI components for this task, I choose card rather than list item to provide more clear visual separation and room for the information hierarchy. As you can see in the create task screen, we have task title, description, and priority, and the due date. The floating action button uses a bounce animation to draw attention and provide visual feedback. Regarding the colors, users can customize the color of the app. We have, I introduced several colors to try to adapt to different tastes. Users can customize the colors through the settings screen, which maintains a coherent theming while letting users enjoy their preferred colors. Regarding the performance optimizations, I know it's very crucial for smooth animation, especially with large task lists. We can use pagination, and I also used lazy column with key-based recomposition and stable data holders to minimize the recomposition as possible. And finally, remember to use the callbacks to prevent new function instances from being created. And finally, state hoisting, which we did to keep the state at appropriate levels in component hierarchy. So this is for our implementation of the app. We created the task creation screen, the task list and the view model, the task list, the task details screen, and the task details view model, and the settings screen. We also have the app navigation, and I already showed you the components that we are using. This is for the button state and the bouncing button, draggable items, empty state, priority picker. We have low, high, and medium. The shimmer. We also did swipeable task items and the progress indicator. Finally, the testing. I implemented a couple of comprehensive tests for the UI and for the view model and the repositories. I implemented behavioral tests for user interactions. This is inside the creation screen. As you can see here, we have all the UI tests. We have accessibility tests for ensuring screen reader support. And finally, screenshot to test to verify the visual appeal. And of course, we have different configuration for light and dark modes, text sizes, and orientation. All of those tests are accounted for. And of course, we did some tests for the view models and the repositories. What could be improved? I think, despite doing my effort in the given time for these tasks, I think we can still have some areas for improvement. We can do more smooth animation. We can enhance the task categorization, have better empty state if the current UI is not sweet. I like this one, to be honest. We can also add more gesture support, deeper material U integration to support personal theming, and we also have expandable accessibility. Regarding the AI usage, I guess we can have smart task suggestions, so the AI could analyze user patterns. We could use intelligent prioritization, so we can prioritize the tasks for the users based on deadlines and priorities and user behavior. I guess we can also add some language support, natural language processing, so users can talk to the app, maybe optimize the navigation. And of course, we can use the AI in other options, but this is what I have at the moment of my mind. And that's it. This is the Task Manager implementation. I try to demonstrate advanced Jetpack Compose techniques and animation, gesture handling, accessibility features. I try to focus on aesthetics and functionality. I have created the app to be visually appealing, performant, and accessible to all users. The architecture ensures clean separation of concerns, making the code base more maintainable, more testable, and the material design provides us with modern theming, modern UI, and better looking. Thank you for your time and the opportunity, and I would be happy to answer any questions that you might have about the implementation or the application. Thank you.